Dry by candles flicker in the hall, but I'm standing where the shadows fall. In this house of stone, I feel so small. I gave you my heart, but you wanted it all. Your silence is a wall I cannot climb. I'm a stranger here, just wasting time, in a land of history, in a house of pride. There's no room left for the girl inside. You look at me, but you see a ghost, not the daughter who loved you most. I'm searching for a spark in your eyes, but all I find are cold goodbyes. And it hurts to know I'm not enough, that your mercy is just jagged rough. I'm walking out into the Tel Aviv night, searching for the pieces of my own life. Oh, I'm chasing my own life. The salt of the sea is in my tears. I've carried your weight for 20 years. You measure my worth by the rules you keep, while I cry myself to a lonely sleep. How can the blood that flows in my veins be the very thing that binds me in chains? I'm leaving the table, I'm leaving the bread, I'm listening to my own heart instead. Did you ever really know my name, or was I just a player in your holy game? It's a heavy price, this soul of mine, to be cast away, to be left behind. But I won't go blind. It hurts to know I'm not enough, that your mercy is just jagged rough. I'm walking out into the desert night, finally finding my own light. The sun will rise over the hills tomorrow, leaving behind this ancient sorrow. I'm lonely now, but I'm finally free. I'm the only one who values me. My own life. The Jerusalem storm is cold tonight, but not as cold as the look in your eyes. I sat at the table, I followed the line, but your love was a debt, and I'm out of time. I'm a daughter of Zion, a girl of the sun, but I'm second to everyone, everything you've done. You measure my value in silence and grace, while I'm drowning in shadows in this hollow place. Is it a sin to wanna be seen, to be more than a ghost in your holy machine? I'm reaching for hands that are turning to stone. I've never felt more completely alone. I'm stepping out through the heavy gate, leaving the shame and the crushing weight. It takes all I have just to hope I'm outspoken, but I'm standing here, brave but broken. So brave, yet so broken. The Mediterranean breeze carries the salt of every mistake you claim is my fault. I wanted your blessing, I wanted your pride, but I'm tired of burying the woman inside. You'll tell the neighbors I wandered away, but you're the ones who made it keep my heart open, even if I'm brave but broken. No more hiding, no more lies, just the desert wind in my own blue eyes. I am brave, I am broken, I am gone. The Shabbat candles flicker low in a house where I am still a ghost. Your voices rise like desert winds, but never reach where I have been. I'm a daughter born of ancient soil, but to you, I'm just a broken fall of the girl you wanted me to be. You look at me, but you don't see. And it's quiet, so quiet tonight. The tears are heavy out of sight. I'm a stranger in my own home's light, because you won't hold me, you won't hold me right. My heart is an ocean deep and blue, but I'm drowning in the lack of you. Oh, the silence is where I hide with all this burning pain inside. The streets of Haifa breathe so loud, but I'm lost within this family crowd. You count my flaws like grains of sand, while I reach out for a steady hand. Every I love you has a but, every door you open now is shut. To be loved for who I ought to be is a lonely kind of misery. Is my soul not enough for your pride? Must I bury the woman inside? I am bleeding under this Israeli sun from a war with you that can't be won. It hurts, God, it hurts to stay when you've already pushed me away. So I'll be quiet, so quiet tonight. The tears are heavy out of sight. I'm a stranger in my own home's light, because you won't hold me, you won't hold me right. My heart is an ocean deep and blue, but I'm drowning in the lack of you. No more screaming, no more pleas, just the sound of me on my knees, searching for a brand new start with the fragments of a daughter's heart. Healing in silence, just healing in silence. The Sabbath candles flicker low in a house where I am no ghost. The table set, the wine is poured, but I'm not welcome anymore in the city of gold under desert skies. I'm looking for truth in my father's eyes, but all I find is a wall of stone in the heart of my people. I gave my heart, I gave my years, but they only counted on my tears. How can sharpest knife. And now I'm exiled, though I haven't moved, trying to find a love I shouldn't have to prove. You see a stranger, I see my home, but the seeds of silence are all you've sown. All the weight of the name I carry still is a bitter cup I have to fill. You threw me out into the cold for a story that you've already told. Mother, do you hear me in the night? Do you turn away to dim the light? I wasn't perfect, I wasn't the blame, but I'm still the girl who held your hand. You traded my soul for a point of pride and left all the pieces of me inside the Jerusalem when it screams my name, but your quiet lips, they do the same. Is my worth so small? Is my light so dim? Did you build these walls just to keep me in or keep me out? I'm screaming in a house of silence, and now I'm exiled, though I haven't moved, trying to find a love I shouldn't have to prove. You see a stranger, I see my home, but the seeds of silence are all you've sown. All the weight of the name I carry still is a bitter cup I have to fill. You threw me out into the cold for a story that you've already told. Shalom, shalom to the family I lost. I finally know what the freedom cost. I'm still your blood, I'm still your child, just exiled. The staggered candle flicker low in a house where love was supposed to grow. I see the shadows on the white stone wall, waiting for a kindness that never comes at all. I pour my heart into the kiddish cup, but you never even looked at me, never looked up. Part of love is a sacred thing. What is a bird with a broken wing? I'm standing right here, can't you see? Or am I just a ghost in this family? And this is the cut, deep and wide, the pain of a soul with nowhere to hide. You weigh my worth like dust on the floor until I can't feel my heart anymore. The silence is a sharpened knife, cutting me out of your golden life. I'm pleased right now, and you don't ease right now. Walking through the streets of old Jerusalem, looking for a spark, looking for them. But the table is set and the seat is cold, a story of rejection that's never been told. I am the fruit of your own vine. Why am I the one left behind alive? I would have climbed on my saddle for you, I would have stayed, I would have been true, but you traded my spirit for your pride and left the girl I was to die inside. This is the cut, deep and wide, the pain of a soul with nowhere to hide. You weigh my worth like dust on the floor this cup. The Shabbat candles flicker in the hall, shadows dancing on the photograph along the wall. I'm standing in the kitchen, but I'm miles away, swallowing the words I'm not allowed to say. You look right through me like I'm made of glass, counting down the minutes until the evening pass. In this house of stone, I'm the only one who bleeds while you plant your pride and pull out all my seeds. Is my blood not the same color as yours, or am I just a ghost behind these heavy doors? I reached for a hand, but you gave me a stone. How did I end up so lonely in the only home I've known? And the odds are 30 to 1, 30 hearts beating, but I'm the broken one. I gave you my soul, you traded it for shame. Now I'm just a face without a place, a girl without a name. 30 to 1, and I'm losing the race to find a single spark of love upon your face. The streets of faith are cold tonight, but not as cold as the way you dim my light. You value the silence, you value the ride, while I'm drowning in the middle of a family fight. Every I love you has a price I can't pay. You threw my worth into the Mediterranean spray. Made a mistake you need to erase. I'm not a shadow you can just replace. I'm your daughter, I'm your sister, I'm your own, but you've turned this sanctuary into a throne where you sit in judgment and I sit alone. Yeah, the odds are 30 to 1, 30 hearts beating, but I'm the lonely one. I gave you my soul, you traded it for shame. Now I'm just a face without a place, a girl without a name. 30 to 1, 30 to 1. Quiet, fading out. I'm leaving the table, leave my chair in the sun, because I can't survive the weight of being 30 to 1. The Shabbat candles flicker on the wall, but I'm the shadow standing in the hall. In this house of stone, built on ancient pride, there's no room left for the girl inside. I spoke my heart, I showed my scars, but you look through me like distant stars. To you, I'm a debt that was never paid, just a ghost in the home that we both made. And the silence here is a heavy weight. It's not just anger, it's a quiet fate. How do I breathe when the air is cold in the only arms I was meant to hold? Now I'm on a family, a name I never chose, a wilting petal on a desert rose. You saw my worth as a price to trade and left me shivering in the shade. It's a different kind of heartbreak, a deeper kind of red, when the people who birthed you wish you were unsaid. Oh, the sting of the love you withhold is the bitterest story ever told. Tel Aviv lights are blurring in my eyes, underneath these heavy, lonely skies. I used to think blood was a sacred vine, but you cut the ties and you drew the line. Was I too loud or just Shabbat candles flicker on the wall, but I'm just a shadow standing in the hall. The wine is poured, the prayers are softly said, but I'm a ghost at the table wishing I was fled. You look right through me like I'm made of glass, counting my fears as the holy hours pass. In this house of stone I'm shivering alone. I traded my voice just to keep the peace, waiting for a love that would bring release. But your silence is a blade, sharp and cold, cutting the stories that I never told. And I'm still breathing, but the air feels heavy. I'm still reaching, but my heart's unsteady. How can the ones who gave me my name be the very same ones who fed the flame? You see a burden, I see a soul. You left me broken, but I make me whole. I'm still breathing. Walking through the streets of Tel Aviv tonight, searching for a spark, searching for a light. You told me I was nothing if I didn't play the part, a masterpiece of duty with a hollow heart. The Mediterranean salt is stinging in my eyes, or maybe it's the truth behind all your lies. Was I ever enough? Was I ever enough? Or just a daughter you wanted to crush? I'm tearing off the labels you stuck to my skin. This is where I end, where I finally begin. I'm still breathing, but the air feels heavy. I'm still breathing, but my heart's unsteady. How can the ones who gave me my name be the very same ones who fan the flame? You see a burden, I see a soul. You left me broken, but I'll make me whole. I'm still breathing. I'm still breathing. Just still breathing. Just breathing. The table is set for 12, but I'm the ghost in the room. The scent of fresh chai love feels like a garden in bloom, but the air is freezing where I'm forced to sit, while you count the virtues I don't quite fit. You bless the wine and you bless the bread, but you look past the crown upon my head. It's a Shabbat alone in a crowded house, quiet as a prayer, small as a mouse. The silver is shining, the cloth is pure white, but there's a hole in the heart of the Friday night. You sing Eshechayu for a woman of worth, while you bury my spirit deep in the earth. The kiddish cup is heavy in your hand, like the weight of a law I'll never understand. If I'm not the mirror, if I'm not the prize, I disappear right before your eyes. The candles are weeping, the wax starts to run like the pride you've chosen over your only one. Do you see the girl behind the ritual? Or is my absence just habitual? I'm starving for a look, a word, a sign, but you're drunk on the spirit of the holy wine. I'm but I'm still waiting for what love is about. Shabbat Shalom to a house that isn't a home. The Shabbat candles flicker low, casting shadows on the wall. I'm standing in the hallway, but I've never felt small. In this house of ancient stories, where every stone has a name, I'm the only living daughter who is treated like a shame. You say you love the heritage, you say you love the land, but you cannot hold my heavy heart inside your steady hand. The table is set for many, but there's no room for me. Just a ghost in a velvet dress that you refuse to see. It's the house that breath built, but the air is getting thin. I'm screaming from the hallway, but you won't let me in. You traded my soul for a pride I cannot bear, leaving me to hunger for a love that isn't there. Oh, I'm fading, just a whisper in your prayer. I remember Jaffa sunsets and the salt upon your skin, before you drew the borders where my sins began. You measure out my value by the rules you keep so tight, while I'm shivering in the silence of a cold Jerusalem night. Is the loss so much heavier than the child that you raised? Or am I just a broken thing that can no longer be praised? I am bone of your bone, I am blood of your blood. Rather see my spirit wash away in the flood than to look me in the eye and say, I see who you are. You've turned our family home into a beautiful hollow scar. It's the house that breath built, but the air is getting thin. I'm screaming from the hallway, but you won't let me in. You traded my soul for a pride I cannot bear, leaving me to hunger for a love that isn't there. Oh, the silence is more than I can wear. The candles have burned out now, the wick is black and cold. I'm leaving the house that breath built, before I'm too tired to be bold. I was right here, you just never looked. The Shabbat candles flicker low in a house where love was supposed to grow, but the shadows here are cold and long, and I never found where I belong. I carried their name like a sacred weight, but all I received was a silent hate. The golden hills of Jerusalem cry as I watch my reflection in their eyes, wither and die. Why am in the light, just the dust of my fathers in the desert night. Seat is gone, I'm the daughter they chose to turn their backs on. I traded my soul for a shred of their grace, but I'm just a stranger with a familiar face. Is my worth defined by the rules they keep, while I'm drowning in secrets, silent and deep? Every I love you had a price I couldn't pay. Now the silence is screaming as I walk away. Of wind, it knows my name. It carries the ashes, it carries the shame. No more waiting, no more tears, just the dust of all these wasted years. She learned to speak in quieter ways, in empty rooms where love decays. A house of voices cold and thin, when no one ever let her in. Her name would echo down the hall, but no one turned, no one at all. A daughter shaped by unseen hands, built from cracks they never meant. She held their words like shattered glass, cut her heart. Years would pass, tried to be what they'd approve, but never felt that love was true. I'm just a shadow in your life, a silent scream you never fight. You gave your love to everyone but me. Now I'm alone with memories. I built my heart from what you broke. Every word I never spoke, still I bleed where you can see. Under stones of silence I grieve. Jerusalem skies above, Sabbath candles flicker low in a house where love used to grow, but the walls are cold, the air is thin. I'm a stranger now, deep within. You look at me, but you don't see the daughter I was meant to be to you. I'm just a broken stone, left to crumble all alone. The wine is poured, the prayers are said, but heavy lies this heart of lead. I reach for grace, I reach for home, but found a desert, skin and bone. Oh, where is my mother's lullaby? The one that promised I'd never cry, traded my worth for a family pride, and left the hollow parts inside. It's a silent scream in the dead of night, losing the only warmth inside. You let me go, you let me die, to the rhythm of a ghost lullaby. The streets of Jaffa hum so loud, but I'm a shadow in the crowd. I carry your name like a heavy chain, while you wash your hands of all my pain. Is a daughter's soul so small a price to keep your world all cold and nice? You chose the image, you chose the lie, and whispered hush to my goodbye. I waited for you to say my name, without the judgment, without the shame. But the door is locked, the lights are dim, and I am sinking, I cannot swim. Oh, where is my mother's lullaby? The one that promised I'd never cry, traded my worth for a family pride, and left the hollow parts inside. It's a silent scream in the dead of night, losing the only warmth inside. You let me go, you let me die, to the rhythm of a ghost lullaby. God is the song, God is the light, just the hum of the wind in the middle of the night. Gone. She lights a candle in the dark alone, whispers words she barely knows, in a language her mother used to sing. Now it echoes like a broken thing, packed her name inside a suitcase, heart every memory torn apart. They said love comes with sacrifice, but never told her it cost her life. She tried to stay, she tried to bend, but love should never have to pretend. So she prays in Hebrew through the tears, every word dissolves her fears, but no one hears, no one stays in the silence where her faith decays. And the people she would die to hold turned her warmth into the cold. Now she's lost between goodbye and truth, singing prayers they never listened to. she prays in Hebrew one last time. Every word is silent, crying between her soul and where she's from, a war she never thought would come. And the ones she loved the most on earth are the ones who couldn't see her worth. Now she's singing to the sky above, a final prayer for lost love. The candle dies, the silence grows, and no one hears the prayer she knows. The Shabbat candles flicker, casting shadows on the wall. In this house of ancient echoes, I've never felt so small. The kiddish cup is overflowing, but my spirit's running dry. I'm searching for a reason in a cold, unyielding sky. You speak of strength and lineage, of the blood that binds a soul, but you never saw the pieces, you only wanted the whole. The table set for family, but there's no place for my heart. How can we be together when we're worlds and worlds apart? I'm screaming in the silence, but the silence is too loud. Just a ghost at your table, lost inside the crowd. Now I'm an exile in my homeland, a stranger in your sight, walking through the Galilee in the middle of the night. You trade my love for judgment, you value what I'm not. The daughter you imagined is the only one you got, and it burns like the desert, as cold as a stone, to be surrounded by family and still be this alone. White linen on the sofa, dust upon my dreams. Nothing in this heritage is ever what it seems. I reach for your approval like a soldier for the light, but you turned your face away, left me shivering in the fight. You measure out my worth by the rules I didn't choose, but when you win the argument, tell me who's the one you lose. The walls of old Jerusalem are tall and gray and white, but they're nothing like the fortress you built. They're deep inside. I'm drifting down the coastline where the Jaffa saw winds blow, carrying the heavy weight of things you'll never know. I just wanted you to see me, just once to see me clear, but you're blinded by the person you wanted to appear. Now I'm an exile in my own land, a stranger in your sight, walking through the Galilee in the middle of the night. You trade my love for judgment, you value what I'm not. The daughter you imagined is the only one you've got, and it burns like the desert, as cold as the stone, to be surrounded by family and still be this alone. beneath the silver leaves at dawn, where whispers of a child still live on. The house behind her holds no warmth, no name, just echoes of a love that turned to blame. Her mother's eyes like winter, cold and far. Her father never saw her hidden scar. She gave a heart in quiet, fragile ways, and every word she never got to say still lingers in the wind that carries pain. Tears in the olive grove, falling like the rain. Every drop of memory calling out her name. She was never enough in the place she called home. Now she's lost in the silence, forever alone. All the love she gave just faded in the air, like a whispered prayer that nobody would hear. Tears in the olive grove, she's breaking slow. She used to trace the stars above her bed, dreaming they would hear the words unsaid. But every I love you she tried to show was met with empty eyes, too cold to know. Shaped by longing and by fear, invisible to those who should be near. She learned to hide the ache beneath her skin, to carry all the hurt she held within, afraid her voice might never be found. Tears in the olive grove, falling like the rain. Every drop of memory calling out her name. She was never enough in the place she called home. In the silence, forever alone. All the love she gave just faded in the air, like a whispered prayer that nobody would hear. Tears in the olive grove, she's breaking slow. If love was real, why did it hurt this way? Why did they choose to let her fade away? She screams inside, but no one ever knows. A silent storm beneath the tears in the olive grove, drowning in her pain. Every shattered piece still calling out their name. She was just a child wanting to be held, but they built their walls and left her by herself. All the love she gave was never returned. Now she's just a lesson no one ever learned. Tears in the olive grove still fall. And in the quiet, where the branches sway, she lets her broken heart just drift away. The Shabbat candles are burning low, but there's a frost inside this home you'll never know. I poured my heart into the wine, I set the plate, but all I gather from your eyes is silent hate. I'm a daughter of the promise, or so I'm told, but to you I'm just a story already sold. And I'm standing in the shadows of the western wall, waiting for a hand to catch me when I fall. But your love is a currency I cannot earn, a bridge of olive branches that you chose to burn. You weigh my soul on a broken scale in a city of gold. My light grows pale to the world. I'm a diamond in a desert bloom, but to you I'm not worth a shekel in that there's nowhere left for a broken girl to hide. Is my laughter too loud? Is my spirit too free? Or are you just blinded by the ghost of who you want me to be? It hurts more than the desert wind, sharper than the storm, to be surrounded by my blood and feel so alone. I'm standing in the shadows of the western wall, waiting for a hand to catch me when I fall. But your love is a currency I cannot earn, a bridge of olive branches that you chose to burn. You weigh my soul on a broken scale in the city of gold. My light grows pale to the world. I'm a diamond, a desert bloom, but to you, I'm not worth a shekel in this room. Not a shekel, not a cent, just a heart that's spent. Shalom, Father. Shalom, shalom. There's a crack in every doorway I knew. Echoes your voice and what once felt like the truth. I was the silence at your crowded table, invisible love, but painfully able. Candles burn low in a house full of names, but no one was calling mine the same. I gave you my heart in trembling hands. You let it fall like shifting sand. And I kept asking, am I enough? But your eyes always wandered off. But your love was a lie, soft like a prayer, but it vanished whenever I needed you there. I was holding on while you let me go, crying in places you never know. Your love was a lie, dressed up so kind, but it broke me slowly, piece by piece inside. Now I'm learning how to say goodbye to a love that was a lie. Suitcase by the door, I didn't cry loud, just swallowed the pain, tried to make you proud, but every word felt colder than stone. Even surrounded, I stood alone. You chose your silence over my tears, turned away from my quiet fears. I was begging in whispers you couldn't hear, while losing myself year after year. And I still wonder what I did wrong, why I never felt where I belonged. Your love was a lie, soft like a prayer, but it vanished whenever I needed you there. I was holding on while you let me go, crying in places you'll never know. Your love was a lie, dressed up so kind, but it broke me slowly, piece by piece inside. Now I'm learning how to say goodbye to a love that was a lie. I hear my voice shaking in the night, calling for someone who won't fight for me, for me. Was I just a shadow in your light? Tears fall quiet, I barely breathe. There's nothing left of what I believed. I loved you more than you loved me, and now I finally see your love was a lie. I see it clear through every broken silent tear. I was holding on The sun begins to crawl across the Judean hills, but inside this house, time just stands still. I'm packing my shadows in a suitcase of glass, watching the ghosts of our memories pass. I look for my worth in the warmth of your eyes, but all I found were cold, sharp lies. I asked for a seat at the table we shared, but you looked through me like I wasn't there. The blood in my veins is the same as your own, so why do I feel like a ghost in my home? It's a betrayal at dawn, a cold gray light after a lifetime of screaming into the night. You traded my heart for a pride you can't hold, left me out here in the bitter and cold. Oh, it hurts to realize as the morning breaks that loving you is my biggest mistake. In the streets of Tel Aviv, the world starts to wake, but I'm counting the pieces of the promises you break. You call it tradition, you call it your way, but you threw your own daughter like ashes away. I was a treasure you treated like stone. Now I'm standing in Israel entirely alone. Did you ever see me? Did you ever care? I gave you my soul, but you left it bare. The silence you gave me is louder than screams. It's the death of a family, the death of my dreams. It's a betrayal at dawn, a cold gray light after a lifetime of screaming into the night. You traded my heart for a pride you can't hold, left me out here in the bitter and cold. Oh, it hurts to realize as the morning breaks that loving you was my biggest mistake. The sun is up, but the world is black. I'm walking away, and I'm not looking back. Not looking I grew up in a house of silent wars, where love was measured, always keeping score. Mama's eyes would look right through my soul, like I was never really hers to hold. Daddy spoke in echoes, cold and thin, every word just cut beneath my skin. I tried to be the girl they dreamed I'd be, but love was never meant for someone like me. So I packed my tears in a suitcase small, left my name hanging on their wall. Now there's a stranger in my bed with your arms around me, but I'm still misled. You say you love me, but I've heard that before. Empty words I can't believe anymore. I'm reaching out, but I feel alone, like a ghost inside a borrowed home. If love is real, why does it feel like this instead? Lying next to a stranger in my bed. I remember nights I cried so low, praying someone would finally know that I was breaking just to feel their touch. But I was always never quite enough. Then you came like a summer rain, soft and warm. Instead, lying next to a stranger in my bed. Was I just someone you could leave behind? The quiet heart you never tried to find. I gave you all the pieces they ignored, and still you walked right out the door. I'm so tired